Alright, shalom, shalom. Peace, Israel. This brother Zaquan from Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I'd like to give out glory, honor, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach you real well, and peace and salutations to the hopeful less scattered abroad. Alright, today's lesson, we're going to hop into Matthew 24. Alright, touching up on the topics that you see going on in Israel, just in the world overall. Alright, because we understand what the scriptures say. You're hearing of wars, rumors of wars, but we understand that the end is not yet. There's still a lot more prophecies that must come to pass, and a lot more things that YAHAWASHI has in store for Babylon and ultimately the world. All right. Now we're gonna hop into it because we have a few scriptures to read, but we start at Matthew 24:6. Okay, we're gonna hop into it. Now it says Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right. All right, we're hearing the wars and rumors of wars. You see what's going on in the world, but the Lord told us what? See that ye not be troubled. Don't be troubled by these things. Why? Because all these things must come to pass, right? A lot of these things are going to come to pass, all right? There's a lot more events that must take place. And ultimately, before YAHAWASHI returns and nukes are flying, all right, the MOTB, well, maybe not going, but the MOTB, the mark of the beast, okay, which is the RFID mark of C-hip, Slovakia, is still has to be implemented, man. It still has to be made mandatory, okay? And it says, but the end is not yet, right? The end is not yet. Okay, nukes aren't gonna fly tomorrow because you see certain things going on in the world, all right? And you have to, discern what's going on because some things that they show you is accurate and some things are not accurate. You have some things that what they call crisis actors, all right? When there's certain, like back when you had the C-19, okay, you had certain people, playing the roles of dead people and certain things like that of that sort. Okay, so you have some things what's called crisis actors, okay, to make things look worse than they actually are. All right, so you have to discern what's going on and see what's going on in the world to really understand, okay, all right, this is what's happening, all right, this is kind of fishy. Verse 7 says, for nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, right? These nations are going to rise against each other. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. These governments are going to go against each other, okay? Here you have Biden and Putin, all right, two Edomites going at it, okay? It says, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, right? And you see that going on around the world. All right, we still have Jacob's trouble to go through, which you understand there is going to be a famine during Jacob's trouble, man. All right, the Lord's men are going to eat. Why? Because they've been tending to the Lord's sheep. They've been tending to the Lord's work. All right, but for everyone else, the 2/3, all right, these heathens, everybody else, they're going to be in a pitiful case, okay? Especially when the famine comes. The Lord said there's going to be certain people numbered, all right, for the sword. There's going to be people numbered literally to die of starvation, man, okay? So you have to understand that there's a lot more things that must come to pass, all right? There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, and you've been seeing earthquakes in diverse places all over, man, okay? So you have to understand that there's still a lot more prophecies, a lot more things that must come to pass before YAHAWASHI returns, okay? It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows, all right? We're in the times of the beginning of sorrows, okay? You've been hearing of wars and rumors of wars that popped off with, the U.S. and Russia, okay, over a year ago. It's been a while. All right, now you have other countries starting to get roused up. Other people starting to get roused up around the world, okay? And it's going to eventually end here. And end with Babylon getting destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, ICBMs, all right? Slovakia. So there's still a lot more things that must come to pass. There's still a lot more things that YAHAWASHI has in store, not just for Babylon, but for the entire world, okay? Because you have brothers all over the world, man, okay? There's going to be brothers all over the world going through tribulation, okay? Brothers all over the world going to be having to trust in YAHAWASHI, okay? So don't think it's going to be a walk of peaches and cream into the kingdom of heaven. The scripture says, through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of YAHAWASHI, okay? So much tribulation, okay? Tribulation is something that's difficult, okay? Brothers are going to be literally going through life and death situations. Some brothers might have to be martyrs for this truth, put to death, okay? So you have to understand that the times that we're coming into, it isn't going to be very nice. Even for the prophets, the ones who've been doing this work for YAHAWASHI, some of the prophets, all right, are going to be so afraid, all right? But what? We're not going to lose faith, all right? You're going to be seeing dead bodies in front of you, people dropping in front of you, family members dying, okay? But overall, we understand what? Every time YAHAWASHI deliver us out of a situation, that increases our faith. We understand, okay, the Lord is dealing with me. Okay, the Lord is, The Lord is with me. All right. It says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. Right. They're gonna be delivered. They're gonna deliver us up to be afflicted, man. We're gonna be in front of these high elites and these important people of this world, so to say. All right. It says, and they shall kill you. Like we said, some brothers are gonna be put to death, man. Okay. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. We're gonna be hated for preaching what we're preaching. For standing for the name of YAHAWASHI so stiffly and so firmly. All right. Letting these people know that so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are the true chosen people of the Lord. Okay. Esau, Edom, so-called white man the devil the Bible speaks of. All right. That's the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. Okay. We telling the people how it is. All right. And these elites, these higher ups, they don't like that, man. They don't like the fact that, we're breaking Jacob. Ultimately, we're not doing it, but YAHAWASHI, to the spirit part YAHAWASHI, the Lord is working within us. We're just vessels. Okay? And it says, and then shall many be offended, shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. All right. You're going to come into the time where a lot of people are going to hate their neighbor. All right. Scripture say, the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right. In that time, what the people have the power to do. Okay. During Jacob's trouble, in the times of tribulation, man, people are going to do it. Okay. So it's going to get real nasty and bloody out here in these streets, man. Okay. It says, and many false prophets shall arise and shall deceive many. All right. You got these false camps around here, man, preaching different names, saying the name doesn't matter, this, that, and the third. Okay. And a lot of people are going to be beguiled by that, by the looks, by the money that they may put up, the facade. Okay. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Right. Iniquity is sin upon sin. And sin upon sin is going to keep rising. It says what? And the love of many shall wax cold. The love that you have, for, you could say a friend, a family member, anything like that. All that's going to run cold, man. Family members going to hate you. They're going to be seeking to put you to death. All right. When they drop bounties on our brothers' heads, man, these people, your family members, old friends that you knew, people are going to be looking for you so they can get that ticket. Okay. So it's going to get real bad out here, brothers. That's why we talk to the brothers amongst ourselves. We're the real family through the spirit and power YAHAWASHI that we have, because nobody else is going to really understand, all right, the brotherhood and the bond that we have through YAHAWASHI. Nobody else is really going to understand, what we already knew we were going to go through. Okay, this is why our brothers are going to stand, lock arms with other brothers, as far as in one mind through the spirit and power YAHAWASHI. We're going to understand, okay, certain brothers are going to have to go through this, certain brothers are going to have to go through that. Overall, brothers going to keep pushing and encourage each other to keep going all the way into the end. Okay. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Right. He that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. Okay. We're not saved yet. Christians tell you we're saved by the blood of Jesus. Okay. And this and the third, which is not the case. It's not true. All right. You go walk outside your door right now and get shot. Were you saved? Okay. No. You're saved when you get delivered from those ICBMs that's going to be coming here. If you're in the land of Babylon, especially Israelite man, woman, or child, okay, you believe in YAHAWASHI, okay, we understand that we're not saved yet, okay? We understand who the Lord is, we know his name, but we're still not saved. We still have to go through much tribulation, and there's still a lot more things that must come to pass, okay? When you get beamed up into a chariot, when those nukes are flying, when the Lord returns, then you can say, I'm saved, that breath, that sigh of relief. Okay, it says, and this gospel shall be preached, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Right, this truth is going to reach all four corners. And how is it going to do that? By way of the unicorn going into the internet, man. All right, you got, like I said earlier, you have brothers all over the world doing this, man. There's brothers everywhere. Almost every country that you can think of is brothers, Hebrew Israelite men. All right, and just because someone may not be a so-called dark-skinned man or so-called black man, Native American or or Hispanic that they would call, all right, doesn't mean he's not an Israelite. We have speckled birds. Okay, they could be a brother that looked like a pure pale-skinned Edomite. Whole time his father might go back to Ephraim, or Manasseh or something like that of that sort. All right, so this is why we don't judge based off of the appearance, man. Okay, it says, and then shall the end come. After everyone has heard this, the Lord is going to give everybody one chance. Not even one chance. Some people might get multiple warnings, but everyone is going to have heard the truth before the Lord comes back, man. Everyone. So that way it's no, Lord, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. No. All right, you might be scrolling on YouTube, might scroll past this video. All right, you didn't click on it, but you scrolled past it. You seen something. All right, therefore, you got a glimpse of the truth. You seen it. Okay. All right, so the Lord is cold, man. You're gonna have to understand that every single person is gonna hear this, man. Then shall the end come. All right. It says, when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand by the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Okay. It says, then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. All right. And then going back up, this was Slakia. Then when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, Slakia, slip of the tongue, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand, the siege of Jerusalem. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. That was going into the west shores of Africa, the mountains where we fled when the Lord commanded us to. All right. It says, let him which is on the housetop come down. Slakia, let me turn this back this way. Slakia. It says, let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. All right, so when this comes down to pipe, when things pop off, you can't run back. Oh, I forgot this. I gotta go get this. You can't come back and I gotta go back home. I forgot this and the third. No, things that you have at you just gotta go from that point on and trust in YAHAWASHI. The Lord knows that the things that you need be. Okay, so the Lord's gonna provide you. He's gonna clothe you. He's gonna give you the things that you need. Okay. All right, and the tribulation that's coming is gonna be like a time of never before. Nothing on earth in the history before is gonna top the events that's about to play out. Then the year is 2024. YAHAWASHI, we out of here before 2025. We want to think that far, but if it's the Lord's will that we be here that far, 2023, the end of 2023, popping out 2024, and YAHAWASHI, we out of here before 2025. But who knows? We might be here till 2025. The Lord has a lot more deadly and dreadful events that's coming to this world, man. All right. It says, in the sect those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. Right? The Lord didn't speed up these times. All right, no flesh will be saved. Esau will kill everybody, man, even including himself. This devil has a mentality of he can't have the kingdom, nobody can. If he can't rule, nobody's fit to rule. All right, the spirit of the Edomite, man, it's a devil. Okay, it says, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Right, the Lord sped up the times for the elect's sake. All right, to get the 144,000 elect men out of here, plus the 1/3 men, women, and children who believe on YAHAWASHI. All right. So except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved, man. Really think of that. If the Lord didn't speed up these times, you'd be wondering, dang, man, like this month alone, October just started. We 13 days in. All right. Like October just started 2 days ago, man. All right, so, and not even just October, man, the years. All right. It was just 2020. That C19 popped off, and now look, we're about to be entering 2024. All right, so the Lord is speeding up the times, man. Things are getting dreadful out here. You're hearing wars and rumors of wars, but be not troubled, because the end is not yet. We still have a lot more prophecies that we must go through, and a lot more prophecy that must be fulfilled, and a lot more things that brothers and sisters must go through. Okay, a whole tribulation time period, man. All right, but YAHAWASHI, this other lesson was edifying, straight to the point. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do teach real well, and peace and salutations to hopefully less scattered abroad. Until next time, I do say shalom and a Bible ball soon.